My name is Rebecca, and today my boss told me I don't belong here. After 6 years of giving everything to Henderson and Associates, a prestigious marketing firm in downtown Chicago, Richard Henderson looked me in the eye and said I wasn't the right fit anymore. I'd spent 6 years climbing from junior copywriter to creative director, 6 years of late nights, sacrificed weekends, and campaigns that won awards. Just last spring, our Verde clothing campaign went viral and generated millions for the client. My team celebrated with champagne someone smuggled into the office, all of us believing our hard work finally meant something. But this cold Tuesday morning in October, with rain hammering against the windows, everything changed. "We're restructuring," Richard said, leaning back in his leather chair. He's in his late 50s, silver hair, expensive watch. Everything about him screams old money and older attitudes. Tyler Breckenridge is taking over as head of creative. My position. He was taking my position. "I don't understand," I said, keeping my voice steady. "My team just delivered the most successful campaign in company history. What am I missing?" Richard shifted uncomfortably. "It's not about performance. Tyler brings connections we need. His network alone will bring in major clients. So this is about who he knows, not what he can do. You'd report to Tyler as senior creative strategist. It's actually a lateral move. It's a demotion. Let's call it what it is." His face hardened. "Frankly, Rebecca, maybe this is for the best. You've always been rough around the edges. Tyler has polish, executive presence. You're good at the work, but leadership requires more than that." The words hit like a physical blow. Rough around the edges. I thought about every time I'd been told to smile more, every male colleague promoted for being assertive, while I was counseled to be less aggressive. "Can I have time to think about it?" I asked quietly. "Of course. Let me know by tomorrow." I walked out on autopilot, made it to the bathroom before the tears came. 6 years of my life, and it still wasn't enough. My phone rang. My mom calling from Portland. "Hey, honey, how's my successful daughter?" My voice cracked, and everything poured out. Mom listened, then said something surprising. "Remember when you wanted to quit piano at 12? Your teacher kept giving solos to her favorites, and you came home crying. I told you sometimes the best thing is to walk away from people who don't value you and find somewhere that does. You joined the jazz band 3 months later and thrived." After we hung up, I sat in that bathroom stall thinking about doors and opportunities. Then I walked back to my desk with new purpose. I gathered my team, 8 talented people I'd hired and mentored. "As of tomorrow, I'm no longer your creative director," I told them. "The company is bringing in someone new." The room erupted in shock and anger. "I haven't decided what I'm doing yet," I continued. "But I wanted you to hear it from me first." As I packed my things to leave early, laptop, favorite mug, photo of me and Dad, something shifted inside me. I was done accepting less than I deserved. I walked out of Henderson and Associates at 11:30 that rainy morning, not knowing what came next, but certain I wouldn't look back. My apartment felt different when I got home that afternoon. I changed into sweatpants, made tea I didn't want, and finally opened my laptop. My inbox was filling with concerned messages from my team. Then I saw it, an email that made my heart stop. Subject: Opportunity for Experienced Creative Director. From Diana Reeves, CEO of Catalyst Creative Group. Catalyst was legendary, a boutique Seattle agency specializing in brand transformation for tech companies. Innovative, cutting-edge work that made other advertisers jealous. I'd followed Diana Reeves for years, admiring her leadership and commitment to diverse voices. My hands trembled as I opened it. "Dear Rebecca, I've been following your work at Henderson and Associates, particularly your Verde clothing campaign. The strategic thinking was exceptional, authentic, culturally aware, and commercially successful. That's rare. Catalyst is opening a Chicago office. I'm looking for someone to lead it as VP of Creative Strategy, with full autonomy to build their team, choose clients, and shape our Midwest operations. I'm in Chicago tomorrow. Coffee at 10 a.m. at Intelligentsia on Randolph Street?" I read it 3 times, convinced I was hallucinating. This couldn't be real. Too perfect, too coincidental. I called Jennifer immediately. "Tell me I'm not having a breakdown," I said when she answered. "Diana Reeves just offered to meet me about leading Catalyst's Chicago office." Jennifer screamed. "The Diana Reeves? Rebecca, this is incredible. This doesn't just happen randomly. She's been watching you. But what do you have to lose?" You've already decided you're not staying at Henderson in a demotion, right? She was right. I'd known the moment I left Richard's office. I spent an hour crafting my response, then hit send before I could overthink it. I would very much like to meet tomorrow at 10 a.m. My sister Amanda called that evening. Mom told me everything. Are you okay? I filled her in on Diana's email. What are you afraid of? Amanda asked gently. That I'm not good enough. Imposter syndrome just means you care about doing well. You've earned this, Beck. Don't let Richard's garbage make you doubt yourself. I barely slept. At 9:30 the next morning, I walked into Intelligentsia, portfolio bag over my shoulder, trying to calm my nerves. Diana was exactly like her photos. Early 40s, sharp eyes, warm smile. Rebecca, thank you for meeting on short notice. Please sit. She was direct. I've wanted to expand into Chicago for 2 years, but I've been waiting for the right person. The Verde campaign wasn't just good advertising, it was culturally intelligent and emotionally resonant. That's what we do at Catalyst. We talked for 2 hours. Diana described Catalyst's culture, their profit-sharing model, their commitment to diverse teams. She showed me campaigns that had transformed brands and changed conversations. Then she asked about my vision, my leadership philosophy. I found myself opening up, talking about creative risk-taking, authentic representation, and building teams that reflect the real world. You mentioned interesting timing in your email, Diana said gently. What's happening at Henderson? I told her everything. The restructuring, the demotion, Richard's comments about polish. Diana's expression darkened. That's exactly the outdated thinking that drives talent away. Their loss is our gain. She pulled out her phone. Here's my offer. VP of Creative Strategy, full authority to build the Chicago office, salary of 180 plus bonuses and equity, healthcare, and a team budget for up to 12 people within the first year. You'd report directly to me. $50,000 more than I currently made, plus equity, plus building something from scratch. It was everything I'd ever wanted, but never thought to ask for. I'm honored, I said carefully. But can I have time to think? Of course, take a week. But Rebecca, don't let anyone make you feel like you're not good enough. You are. Walking home, my portfolio bag suddenly lighter. I realized everything had changed. I knew what I was going to do. But first, I needed to handle something at Henderson and Associates. Wednesday morning arrived with unexpected sunshine. I dressed carefully. Favorite jeans, soft gray sweater, leather jacket. If this was my last day at Henderson, I wanted to feel like myself. I walked straight to Richard's office without checking with his assistant. He was on a call, but I knocked and entered anyway. I need to call you back, he said, irritated. Rebecca, have you made a decision? I'm resigning, effective immediately. I wanted to tell you in person. His face went pale. You're resigning? Let's not be hasty. This isn't hasty. The restructuring made me realize that no matter how hard I worked, it would never be enough here. Not because I was doing anything wrong, but because I didn't fit your idea of what a leader looks like. That's not fair. I've accepted a position as VP of Creative Strategy at Catalyst Creative Group. I'll be opening their Chicago office. He turned red. You can't just leave. You have contracts, obligations. My contract has standard 30-day notice, which I'm waiving with required pay. Jennifer can handle the tech pitch. She's been ready for leadership for over a year, but you never noticed. I turned to leave, then paused. The people in that department are why Henderson stays relevant. If you're smart, you'll recognize that before they leave too. I gathered my team next. I'm resigning today. I've been offered a position at Catalyst Creative Group, opening their Chicago office. The room erupted with shock and excitement. Don't accept less than you're worth, I told them. Don't let anyone make you feel you're not good enough when you know you are. Jennifer stayed after. When you start hiring, will you remember us? You're my first call. But first, show them what you can do here. By noon, I'd sent my resignation letter and packed my desk. 6 years fit into 2 boxes. I walked through the bullpen one last time, then took the elevator down. I didn't go home. I went to Millennium Park, sat near the bean, and emailed Diana. I would be honored to accept your offer. Her response came immediately. Welcome to the team. Let's meet Friday to discuss your start date. I called my mom. It's done. I quit and accepted the new position. How do you feel? I watched a little girl chase pigeons, completely joyful. I feel free. I thought about Richard's words, that I didn't belong at Henderson. He'd been right. I didn't belong somewhere that didn't value me. I belonged somewhere better. 3 months later, I stood in the empty office space that would become Catalyst Chicago, 14th floor of a converted warehouse in River North, exposed brick, industrial windows, flooding with natural light. Diana had flown in from Seattle, and we were planning the layout with an architect. Collaborative, but not chaotic, I explained. Pods for focused work, gathering spaces for brainstorming, natural light everywhere. Diana watched me with an expression I couldn't read. "What?" I asked. "Just enjoying watching you in your element." The past 3 months had been intense, learning Catalyst systems in Seattle, understanding operations, budgets, contracts. Diana had prepared me to run not just creative, but an entire office. "At Henderson, you were a creative director," she'd said. "Here, you're running everything." Now we were almost ready to open. Jennifer had been my first hire, leaving Henderson immediately. Marcus and Sarah had followed. The team was coming together perfectly. Over coffee that afternoon, Diana told me something unexpected. 3 years ago, I was you, creative director at a big agency, passed over repeatedly, told I was too aggressive. Finally, I quit, maxed my credit cards, and started Catalyst with 2 other women. I had no idea. When I saw what was happening at Henderson, I saw myself 3 years ago. I thought maybe I could give you the opportunity no one gave me. "Thank you," I whispered, "for seeing something in me. You earned every bit of it." The office transformed over 6 weeks. By February, my team was moving in. Watching Jennifer's face light up on her first day felt like vindication. We officially opened March 1st with a launch party. Diana gave a speech introducing me as VP of Creative Strategy. Standing there, looking at the space we'd built, at my proud team, I felt overwhelming emotion. This was what I'd been working toward, not just a title, but building something meaningful. A few weeks later, Jennifer knocked on my office door, amused. "Richard Henderson is in reception." I stared. "Send him in." Richard looked older, less certain. He glanced around my bright office, taking in the view. "I wanted to see what you'd built," he said. "Everyone's talking about Catalyst Chicago, and I wanted to apologize. The way we handled things, I was wrong." "Tyler lasted 6 weeks," he continued. "The team didn't respect him. Clients complained. We had to let him go. Then Jennifer quit, Marcus, Sarah. I've had to rebuild everything." He looked at me. "I'm asking if you'd consider coming back. Head of creative, full authority, significant raise." "No," I said simply. He looked stunned. "Just like that? Richard, I'm happy here. I have autonomy, a team I trust, a CEO who values me. I'm building something I believe in." I stood. "I appreciate you coming, and I forgive you. But I don't want to go backward. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be." After he left, I stood at my window watching the river begin to thaw. Spring was coming. Amanda texted. "How did it go?" He offered me my old job. I said no. "Proud of you." 2 months later, in May, we pitched a Fortune 500 company looking to rebrand, our biggest client yet. The entire team contributed to the presentation. When we finished, the CEO stood and applauded. "That was exceptional. When can you start?" The 7-figure contract we signed validated everything. That good work, authentic leadership, and supportive culture could exceed the old guard. That night, celebrating on a rooftop overlooking Chicago, I toasted my team. "Thank you for believing in this vision, for taking a risk, for making me look good." "You make us look good," Jennifer said. "We're following your lead." "No," I said firmly. "We succeed together or not at all." Marcus raised his glass. "To teams that succeed together." Everyone echoed the toast, looking out at the Chicago skyline, lights reflecting off the river, buildings reaching toward the sky. I felt profound gratitude. My phone buzzed. "Diana, congratulations. I knew you could do it. Proud to have you leading Chicago." "Mom, your father would be so proud. Keep shining, honey." I looked out at the city that had been my home through failures and triumphs. 6 months ago, Richard had told me I didn't belong. He'd been right, in a way. I didn't belong in a place that didn't value me. But I'd found where I did belong, not because someone gave me permission, but because I created it myself. Tomorrow we'd start planning campaign implementation. Next week, more pitches. Next month, new challenges would come. But tonight, I was just going to enjoy being exactly where I was supposed to be. The city sparkled below, full of possibility, and for the first time in my professional life, I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving, and I was just getting started.